Rick Perry, of course, running for governor in Texas again, and he is the fiscal conservative. Now, the thing is, Texas has an $11 billion shortfall in their budget. That's not very conservative to have that kind of money troubles, you know, running a deficit of $11 billion. He better figure out how to get that under control. While he's doing that, he better also figure out how to get under control his own budget. His house that he's living in, while the governor's mansion is being repaired in Texas, over the last 2 years, has cost the Texas taxpayers $592,000 in rent, utilities, repairs, furnishings, and supplies since Perry has moved in. $592,000. His spokesperson says, no, you don't understand. We're making all the cuts we can. He's down to just one housekeeper and one full-time chef, well, plus a part-time chef. Overall, a staff of 5 at a cost of $195,770. But he's only got 1.5 chefs and only 1 steward. What's a steward? When I was touring in Scotland, I saw something I think that takes care of castles. Why does a governor need a steward? Okay, look, does he need a security detail? Sure, okay. And when he's in the governor's mansion, well, okay, look, Texas owns the governor's mansion, and if they got a nice one, great. I don't have a problem with it. And you know what? Look, the governor wants to live in a nice place, and the taxpayers are going to pay for that while the mansion is being repaired. I get it. Now, his Democratic opponent in the governor's race says, hey, look, I'm going to rent my own apartment, and it's going to be like a 2-bedroom. We're going to be fine, okay? Now, I would prefer that, especially if you're fiscal conservative, right? But okay, look, I give you a nice house, etc. You don't need 5 staff. You don't need a steward. You don't need 1.5 chefs. You don't need to spend $592,000 of taxpayer money while you're pretending to be a fiscal conservative. Come on, you know you don't need that. And he says, well, look, if that's the best cut anybody's got of leadership in the state of Texas, then bring it on. Reminds me of another former governor of Texas. And when they brought it on, it didn't turn out pretty. Okay, he's just grasping here because, of course, this doesn't make sense. Because why? Republicans, in the end, they're not really fiscally conservative. They just want you to be fiscally conservative. So if it means cutting your Social Security or Medicare or whatever else it might be on a federal level, well, look, you need to be fiscally conservative. Oh, my 1.5 chefs? Oh, hell no. Hell no. You better not touch those. So one other thing, he's actually also spent $130,000 in campaign donations to throw parties at the temporary mansion. Now, I actually didn't have a problem with that. Now, it turns out that apparently he did not disclose what he spent the money on and where he got it from. And so that could be a violation of law. So, of course, that's going to get him in trouble, right? But look, if he's spending campaign donations to throw parties, I'd prefer that than spending taxpayer money. So I'm less worried about that. I'm more worried about taxpayer money. You know, just keep our priorities straight. But if he broke the law on that, of course, they should look into it. But I find that to be a less troublesome issue. All right. I just get rid of the steward. Everything's going to be okay. I mean, I feel bad for the guy. I don't want him to be unemployed. Steward.